Hello. We'll wait just a few minutes to let all of our other friends join us. Hopefully they get a notification and hop on. All you're gonna need for tonight is gonna be a rope. So if you have a rope at home you can grab that, or if you have a shoelace, you can also grab that. But like I said, we'll wait just a few minutes and let everybody hop on, and then we'll get started. Hopefully you've had a really lovely Tuesday. And tell me how your day was. But hello. Like I said, we'll wait just a few minutes and let our friends hop on. All you're gonna need today is a rope. So if you have a rope laying around you can use, or if you have a shoelace. But we'll wait just another minute or so and let everybody and anybody else that would get the notification hop on. And while we wait, if you did anything super cool today, or if there's something you're really, really proud of, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know how your Tuesday went. Hi, from Mississippi. That's awesome. And who even knows, everybody? Maybe at the end I'll sing us the Tuesday song. It's one of my favorite camp songs. Hi! So we're just gonna do, there was a previous knot video where, I can't remember all of them, but I think we did the square knot, the bowline knot, I think we did a clove hitch maybe, or a half hitch, and I think one more, but I can't remember. But tonight, I'm gonna show you how to do the figure eight follow through, and then the double figure eight. So this is all about climbing knots essentially tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. And all you need is a rope or a shoestring. Yeah. Awesome. So if anybody else joins us, they'll hopefully catch up or let me know. The very first knot we're gonna do is just the regular old figure eight knot. And so that one's not too terribly difficult. Hi. So we're basically gonna have our rope folded in two. We're gonna take our top rope and we're gonna put it behind. I know to you guys it's in front, but we would take our top rope and put it behind our bottom rope. And then we're gonna bring it around and go back up through the loop we've created. So let's see if I can do this backwards. So again, you have your rope in half. You take your top rope, put it behind, bring it around, and then you go through the loop that you've created. Just like that. I'll do it one more time. And this is just the figure eight. So this is kind of our base, how we start everything. So I'm gonna see if I can do it in reverse again. So we kind of fold our rope in half. We're gonna take our top rope, bring it behind our bottom rope, bring it around, and then back up through our loop. So that's what it should look like. If it looks like a pretzel, it's not right. So it kind of looks, you should be able to see an 8. That's why it's the figure 8 knot. So once you have that, so we'll go ahead and do the figure 8. And then now we're gonna move on to the follow through. And don't worry, once we're done, I'll come back and post some pictures. If you're a better visual with pictures, I'll have some of those that you can use if this is a little bit hard. So we have our figure 8 knot, and so to do the follow through, we're gonna take you kind of see how I did where I have a short end and a really long end. So I'm gonna take my long end, and it's called a follow through because we follow the rope. So what that means is we basically follow the rope on itself. So you're gonna take this end, I'm trying to figure out, kind of do it this way. You're gonna take it in here. So you're gonna follow your main rope. So we take it in, And then we're gonna circle around and go back through. And we just keep following. I'll do this one a few times because it's kind of hard. So by the time you're done, you should have a loop and then your 2 ends sticking up, kind of like that. So I'll do that because this one's kind of hard. But once you get it, you got it. So again, the way that we start this knot is we do our regular figure 8 knot. So we take our top rope underneath the bottom rope, circle around, and come back up through. So we should have, so for our figure 8, so we're gonna have one end that's short and one end that's really, really long. So we're gonna take our long end and we're gonna follow through because this is the figure 8 follow through. And so what the one that we're following is our really long. So you see how we have this really long one, and you can kind of see how it goes around and back up, and that's all we're doing is we're just following it through. So we take it and we go up, and you can make, this loop doesn't have to be very big, but you're gonna go up and around. Again, we're just following it through. So back through here, back around, and back up. And then once you kind of have it back in, you can just kind of pull it. I'll do that one more time, and then I'll talk about what dressing a knot means and how we do that. So again, for our follow through, we're gonna start with just our regular figure 8. So top rope goes behind our bottom rope, circles around, and then comes back up through the loop. And so we just have our 8. And remember, if it looks like a pretzel, try again. And then because it's a follow through, we're gonna follow our line. So they're gonna take the end of our long piece of rope, so the long end, and we're just gonna follow our rope. And like I said, the loop at the very bottom doesn't need to be very big. So we're gonna go up and around, back through, around, and then up. Ooh, and I messed up one of mine. So let's try this one more time. I didn't follow correctly. So up and around. And follow through. And like I said, our rope on the very bottom does not need to be very big. So once you have finished your follow-up, it should look, or follow-through, sorry, not follow-up, follow-through knot. It should look something like this. And what we do is what we're getting ready to do is called dressing the knot. And what that means essentially is that we're making it look pretty, and we want knots to be as small and pretty as possible. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna look and you wanna try and make your knot look flat. So, and we wanna make sure that none of our ropes are crossing. And so when we look, you're just gonna take it and kind of move it. So we're gonna take that one and move it down a little bit. And we're gonna do the same thing with the knot that we have here, is we're gonna kind of pop it out and we wanna pull it really tight. And so we wanna make our knot as small as possible. And so the follow through is another knot that we use when we climb. And so if you think about it, this is where we would clip in our carabiner. And this is what's gonna hold us as we climb. So that's the follow through, and that one's really fun. It's also a really good strong knot. So if you need something like to pull something, that's a really good knot that you can use, because you can just start it out with a figure 8 and can loop things around, because it already creates a loop for you. The very last knot that we're gonna go ahead and go over is called, it's a double figure 8 or a super figure 8. And this might have been another one I covered in the last knots video. But this one is it's an easier way to do the knot. So what you're gonna do, yep, and just like Tana said, it's good for attaching to a harness or rappelling or climbing. So that's, with our figure 8 follow through, that's a knot we use a lot at all of our climbing walls when we're climbing and everything. So that's just a good knot to know, and it's a fun one if you come to summer camp that we'll teach you. So to do the double figure 8, you're gonna half your rope and half it again. So we took our long rope, folded it in half, and then we kind of halved it again. And we're gonna take the end with the loop. And do you guys remember how we did the regular figure 8? You're essentially gonna do that, but with the folded end. So we're gonna go around twice, and through, whoop. So around, and pull. And it's gonna give us the same kind of double figure 8. So one more time. So we folded. We're gonna go around and around, and then this loop goes through the loop we've created, and then we just pull it. And again, just like I said in the last one, we wanna make sure we're dressing our knot. So right now my knot looks kind of sloppy. So what we would do is I would just go through and make sure that my knot looks as pretty and is as flat as possible, so that my knot can be as small as possible. And so you would just kind of move the rope around and make sure that it's where it needs to be and that it's flat and good. And then there's that way. So this is an easier way if you're not having to tie something in. If you're just using carabiners to clip in, you can tie it this way, and then you're just clipping in instead of tying in. So, and I'll do this one just one more time. So we take our big rope, fold it in half it again, and then we just go around. It's like around and 1.5 times almost. And then around, and pull. And we have our double figure 8. And so this is just one of the knots that we use out at climbing. All right, well, those are the only knots that I have for you guys tonight. If you want to see some of the other knots we did, I can't remember what week I did it, but it's in one of our videos, or if you go to the Girl Scouts Carolinas Peaks to Piedmont page, or our YouTube page, there should be a YouTube video of the last time that we did knots. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining us. My name's Emily, and I'm the Outdoor Experience Manager out at Camp Ginger Cascades with Girl Scouts Carolinas Peaks to Piedmont. I'm really excited that you guys could join us tonight, and don't forget, you can make sure to like and follow us so you can get the notifications. We go Facebook Live every day, Monday through Friday at 11, 4, and 7. And we also have some really awesome virtual programs going on that you can register for. And if you joined us a little bit late and missed, or you feel like you need a little more time, when I end this, I'll go back and add some pictures of the 3 knots that we did today so that you can keep practicing them at home. And if you do the knots, definitely take a picture and post them down below. I'd love to see them. Knot tying is one of my favorite things to do. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Oh, and I'll end it. I'll sing the Tuesday song for those of you who stayed the whole time. So, and then I'll end the Facebook Live. And my good friend Destiny's on, so if you do have any questions, she'll be happy to answer them. But I'll sing the Tuesday song for you guys, a special little treat, and then we'll go. So it goes, sunshine bounces from mountaintops. Morning shadows seem to run away. Music echoes from trees and rocks. The whole world smiles because it's Tuesday. Do-do-do, do-do-do. The whole world smiles because it's Tuesday. But I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday, and I hope it makes you smile as well. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow. But have a great rest of your night. Bye!